I hope you enjoyed that start to finish process. The reason I made this, I had found this piece, this rake, old, rusty, dirty rake at a garage sale this last summer, and I got it for $1, and I fell in love with it, and I knew that when the time was right, I wanted to create sort of kind of like a Rust and Roses type of project. And my husband kind of looked at me quite funny when he's like, you're picking up an old rake, but he knew I'd do something with it. But I just loved it, loved the rust on it, the dirt on it a little bit. I sort of just wiped it off, but I left it kind of a little bit rusty just to keep in with that theme of it. I love it. This actual rake, I don't think is, let's see, about 13 inches in length. So it's not real long. If you don't count the handle, it's probably just about, 3 inches high, if you want to call that a handle, on the back, if you want to call this little piece a handle. But it was perfect, and I just knew, like I said, that I wanted to do something with it. So let's just kind of give a little bit of a look here. I love how it came out. It wasn't a real heavy project to do. I mean, there's a lot on it, but it's very simplistic, and I like that because I didn't want it real bulky with a lot of stuff. I wanted a lot of the little tines, I guess you would say, of the rake to come through. I definitely wanted, that part to show, and then just have a little bit of the beautiful roses and butterflies and stuff kind of on top of it for display. I started out with papers, a couple of the newest releases, not the new releases, because we know Prima is coming around showing us those, but just the last two newest releases, the Misty Rose and the Flirty Floor release. Love them. I love the roses and stuff of the Misty Rose, of course, and I love the Flirty Floor. I love the aquas and all that kind of teals and stuff, and the stripes and the black, and just loved it. Love both of those collections. Renee does carry both of those in her shop, as well as flowers and ephemera and stuff to go with them if you're interested in that. All my papers and little ephemera and stuff, anything that I could sew, I sewed, and then I distressed the edges just so it would have that nice rustic look to kind of go along with the rustic of the rake. I finished off the back, nothing fancy, just to cover up, because y'all know during my process I laid down some black chipboard down here so that I would have a base to glue to, because it's kind of hard to glue through a hole, right? And I just kind of wanted to cover up that ugliness of it, so I just used a piece of the Misty Rose collection and just kind of sewed it and put it on the back. It doesn't look beautiful because I kind of had to bend it up and over the rake, but it covers that ugliness of that chipboard back there. So layered the papers down. One of the papers I actually ripped. You saw me kind of rip it. I don't rip paper very much. I don't know why. I always like it when other people do it, but kind of ripped a piece down in here. You just see a little bit of that ripped edge. And then I just started layering things. I first started with this wooden window shutter that came from my stash. I often like to go to the section in Hobby Lobby where it's the miniatures for making like doll houses and stuff, because they really have some neat like wooden shutters and doors and things like that. And if you can catch it on sale, because it's kind of expensive, it's neat to kind of work with those things. And then I layered down a Prima resin frame. Renee carries a bunch of different resin frames by Prima Marketing in her shop. Memory Hardware, Frank Garcia line, and this is a two-piece frame set. It comes with a small and a large. This is oval with flowers, little bow on it, and these are the Blanc floor frames, okay? And then I layered down some ephemera. I've got quite a bit of ephemera. I know a lot of it gets covered. There's just little bits and pieces, but I've got ephemera there, and I've got some ephemera right here. I've got a little bit of ephemera right here, and these all came from that Misty Rose collection. And it comes with a bunch of different pieces you can work with. Lots of little, like tickets. And then it's got all these beautiful, like, rose pieces that, you can tuck in your flowers. They would be great in journals, if you love to do all the journals and stuff, and tags, all sorts of things like that. And then it comes with a little sticker sheet. And one of the quotes I have on here, I cut off the bottom of the sticker sheet. But just beautiful colors of the pinks and the burgundies and the greens. It's just a gorgeous collection. So I've got a bunch of that ephemera on there. Let's see. I'm going to kind of go all over the place a little bit, but I'll try to kind of keep it layered forward. And bring it forward for you. One of the pieces that I used here, this is a beautiful board piece from Renee's shop. This is a 4-piece set. It's called Garden Party Rose Tag Set 2. Okay, and it comes with 4 pieces. You kind of have your back piece here. Okay, and this is all made with premium paper. Listen how thick that is. That's Reneabouquets premium paper. And I'm telling you that because one of the tags I use is that. And this is also the stuff that Renee's butterflies are made of. Made in-house, her own paper. She doesn't buy it. She does produce it. Thick, 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 sturdy cardstock. Can't believe it. Anyway, back to the rose tags. And then there's this beautiful piece on top. Beautiful die cut piece, and it's got these little centers here because you can also purchase Reneabouquets beautiful beads that you can place in the center to just add a little bit more of a wow factor to these tags. And you can see about how big they are, okay, in the palm of my hand. So like I said, that's a 4-piece set, so you'll get 2 of these, and 2 of these in that set. Okay, so I layered that in the back. And then I layered some tags and chipboard just for my stash from Prima Marketing. This beautiful die cut tag right here is from Renee's shop. I'm sorry, it's the only one I have. I've had it stashed in my stash for a while, just waiting for the right project to come about. But this is a beautiful tag made out of that premium paper that I was just talking to you about. It's, let me bring it up. You can see the script on it. It's got a cutest little bear you've ever seen. It's got roses on there. Just beautiful. Renee made this up. I just love it. And this is called Shabby Chic Teddy Bear Premium Paper Tag. Okay, Shabby Chic Teddy Bear Premium Paper Tag. If you go in the sections in her shop under like die cuts and tags, this is where you'll find some of these, and she's got quite a few other die cuts that you can play with. I layered, this is just a little wooden frame from my stash. I layered that in there, layered another little tag on top of that, and that Misty Rose ephemera collection, and then I clipped it to this tag with, this is a Prima Marketing metal butterfly paper clip. Okay, this tag is just out of my stash. It's like a set of these like chalkboard looking tags. I think I got it like Tuesday morning, and it just says Life is Beautiful on it. So that was kind of my focus for this. Life is beautiful among the rust and the roses in our life. So that's kind of my theme for this piece here. I tucked in among a lot of this stuff my favorite beautiful board pieces, the gears. One of my favorites, I should say. I have a lot of favorites. I've probably got a list of 20 favorites. One of my list of the 20 count of favorites, these beautiful board gears. So I've got like a gear here, okay, and a gear poking out here. And then I've got a gear poking out here. There are 2 sets of the different gears. This larger gear comes out of a 4-piece set. Okay, you kind of get this gear. This is like the medium gear. And then you get kind of a small gear to go with it. And then you get larger than this one and even larger and larger. So it's 4 various sizes. These are my favorite of all the gears because I think they're just so pretty. And these are steampunk style ornament gears, like I said, a 4-piece set. And then one of Renee's newest releases are these smaller gears. She has what we call beautiful bits in her store, and they come in a little jar, and they basically are that. They're a smaller version of some of her larger pieces, or they maybe just stand alone, but she made them in like little mini sizes. So and it's called Beautiful Board, Beautiful Bits, because they're just little tiny bits of designs. And these are some of the different designs that you get in that jar, different designs of the gears. This is one of the ones I used on my project, and again, here's the really tiny of that gear. So like I said, this was the smaller of the 4-piece set, and so you can see just how much smaller the beautiful bit gears are. Okay, so I just kind of wanted to show you that, one of the newer releases from Renee's shop. Beautiful board, beautiful bits, and it's the gears. Okay, and then I layered in around, you know, this is also one of my favorite in my list of 20 favorite pieces from Renee's shop. These are the beautiful board, printed board pieces, and these are the cherry blossoms. They're tuck-it-in cherry blossoms. I love them because you can just, as I say, tuck them in. They come in all different sizes and shapes. They're all die cut out so that you can tuck them in. They're really thick. Beautiful board is very thick. Okay, so I tucked one in here, and then I tucked one in right over here. I love them because I just love the shade of pink, and I love the die cut of those. Okay, let's see, what else? Okay, so this is another piece from Renee's shop. I tucked in right here. This is a little leaf here. And then right in here is kind of a little skeleton leaf right next to that word. You see that little skeleton leaf? These are both, let me grab it right over here. Again, out of the Beautiful Bits collection. Okay, here's the little skeleton leaves. So beautiful board, beautiful bits, different sizes you get in a jar. These are the skeleton leaves. And then these ones are the rose leaves. Okay. Really pretty. Look at those, just the tiniest of sizes. Like I said, very thick. Look at how thick that is. Really thick. Almost like the thickness of like a nickel. Okay. So that's what I kind of tucked in around there. Another beautiful board piece I use from Renee's shop is this word. She is coming out with sets of words. This one is called Beautiful Words. It's a 4-piece set. And the set says sparkle, fairy, dust, and moment. And I used the word moment, and this is the small size because they do come in different sizes. Okay, this is the 4-piece set called Beautiful Words. Again, sparkle, fairy, dust, and moment. And you can use them separately or obviously together. And, you know, make a really cool saying out of it. But I just use the word moment on there, so I've got that tucked in there. And then, of course, you all know I love to use my little clock hand, so I've got a beautiful board clock hand here. And I've got one poking out right over here. And these are the small, these are the decorative clock hands in small. And you usually get 3 different designs. There are 3 pairs in a set, okay? And each pair is a different design. And you can see, and these, like I said, are the small, so you can see how tiny of clock hands I used on my project there. But I love these because, again, you guys know how I love to just tuck in and around my flowers, so that was just perfect for tucking in and around my little flowers. And so then what I did is, let's see, I've got a chipboard word over here just from my stash. This is another, it's like a pencil, like a chipboard pencil from my stash that I tucked in there. I think that was from like Prima Marketing Stationer's desk. And I tucked that in there because I wanted it to be like, you know, I just scribbled "Life is Beautiful" over here. Okay? So that's why I kind of tucked a little pencil in here. And this is a wood word from my stash by Heidi Swap. It says noted. So obviously noted. Life is beautiful, noted. Okay. And then since life is beautiful, this makes my heart smile. Okay. And that's from that Misty Rose Ephemera collection. And life always has moments. So that's how it kind of all ties together. I laid down a bunch of flowers from Prima Marketing Misty Rose collection. The 2 sets of flowers were the Olivia and Maggie. One of the sets, Renee has these in her shop. One of the sets comes with a bunch of pink flowers, and then it comes with these little flourishes. And in the other set I used beautiful, gorgeous Prima flowers, and it comes with a little like paper frame. Not crazy about the frame, but I do love the flowers. So again, these were Olivia and Maggie out of the Misty Rose collection. Renee has that in her shop. I have like a little Prima metal frame around the word beautiful. That just came from my stash. It's an old frame from Prima Marketing Lyric collection. And in those of you that know, Prima know Lyric was out years and years ago, but I kind of tucked that in there. I tucked in, this is a Prima Marketing like light bulb, you know, like you turn your light on life, the light's going to shine down on the quote. So that's kind of why I stuck that in there. This is a little metal bird cage that it's miniatures that my cousin had given me. And I painted it with a kind of this rusty paper paint out of my stash. It's got texture in it, and when you dry it, it kind of looks like rust. And then I took Prima Marketing, their chalk ink, and it was like a black, and I kind of, you know, dabbed all around that to kind of give it the same shade as the Rake, okay? So that's how that came about, because it was normally like a light kind of brown color. So I used my rusty paint on it, and then I used chalk ink over the top of that. A lot of the other flowers that I have, old Prima vines I dug out of my stash. I don't do that very often because they just don't make those anymore. Some other flowers I used were from Renee's shop. She carries mulberry flowers. The set that I used this time is the mulberry flowers pink and white set. They come in a set of 15. It's curly roses and gardenias. Renee is great with her flowers because she puts like quite a few different kinds in each set and usually provides leaves with them. So this is the pink and white set with roses and leaves, and it also came, which I added in here, just these tiny little paper rosebuds right in there. And then I had a terracotta little mini flower pot, and it was orange, and I painted it with Prima white gesso and kind of gave it a little bit of a dirty look. It's probably going to be hard to see, but you can kind of see it dirty on accident. After I had got done finishing this and chalking it, the chalk, the black chalk was kind of still on my fingers, and I was like, didn't want to wash my hands because I'm in a hurry, so I was painting this and texturing it with Prima Marketing white gesso, like I said. And then as I was holding it, I had it like this, and I looked down and go, great! And there was like a black mark on it, and I'm like, oh, now that looks stupid, now I got to repaint it. And I'm like, nope. That's an accident gone good. So my fingers that had the black ink all of them, I started pressing down and around on that flower pot and kind of gave it a dirty look. Now can you see how it's kind of dirty? It worked perfectly with this. So that worked. I mean, it just couldn't have been a better happy accident. So, and I put that in there because I wanted it, since I had roses and little bird houses and stuff, I wanted to just have like a flower pot and a bunch of flowers. I wanted a flower pot kind of spilling out with a bunch of flowers in it. Again, another rosebud from that mulberry rose set from Reneabouquets. Tucked in some upholstery thread in here just to give it a little more texture as if it didn't have enough. A little Prima wooden ticket out of my stash. And to top it all off, a project has to have Reneabouquets butterflies. So this butterfly is Tiny Treasures, Reneabouquets Tiny Treasures, and it's the sweet pea in white. Okay, and then this butterfly here, and this beautiful butterfly here. This one is in like pinks. This one's kind of in white. These are both from the Butterfly Kisses collection. This is the Aurora Borealis in pink. I love these. And this is the Delicate Beauty in white. Okay, so that's my project. I hope you enjoyed it. I really think it turned out really kind of cool, and I love I did it on a rake. And then I also had this little like easel stand in my stash. I pulled a wood word out of it. It came from Dollar Tree. It had a great big wood word in it. So I just painted it all white so that I could use that as a stand, just like that. So, if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already a subscriber, please do so. I'd love to have you along on my journey. I will have all the links down to everything Reneabouquets, and I will also have the links to all the products that I used on this project from Reneabouquets.com. There's also a coupon. I will have that coupon code down below for you. There will actually be 3 coupon codes down below, because for this month of September, it is actually the birthday month of Beautiful Board. It has been 1 year since Renee has released her line of Beautiful Board, and so this is Happy Birthday Beautiful Board month. So the 3 coupon codes, if you make a $20 purchase before shipping, and you put a 1 jar of Reneabouquets Beautiful Bits in your style choice in your cart, the coupon code is Beautiful Bits, all caps. You'll receive 1 jar of Beautiful Bits in your style or choice for free. Okay? The next coupon is a $40 purchase before shipping. If you put 1 small-sized set of Reneabouquets printed Beautiful Board in your cart, put in Happy Birthday for the coupon, you'll receive 1 small set of Reneabouquets printed Beautiful Board in your cart for free. Now, the printed Beautiful Board are like these. They're real beautiful, you know, kind of like die cuts, but it's Beautiful Board and it's printed on one side. Or maybe the Beautiful Garden Party Women, or my Cherry Blossom Tuck-it-ins. There is a section, it's just Beautiful Board, printed board. If you go into that section, you'll see all the ones that you can order from there. And remember, they need to be in the small size. And then the last coupon code is for a $75 purchase prior to shipping. If you put any Reneabouquets Beautiful Board of choice in your cart, enter the coupon code Beautiful Board, again all caps, at checkout, and receive $7.50 off of your $75 purchase. Now there's only 1 coupon code per order, okay? So you have either a $20 or more before shipping coupon, a $40 or more before shipping coupon, and a $75 or more before shipping coupon. And don't worry, I'll have all that information down below as well for you, because I know it can get a little confusing with the different amounts and what you're supposed to put in your cart and what you're not supposed to put in your cart. It will be there for you. Okay, I will also have the links to all of my social media. If you would like to come follow along, come follow me on Instagram. I post on there pretty regularly. Come follow me on Pinterest. I don't post as regularly, but I post regularly. And then come follow my blog, okay? I thank you for sharing your time with me, and I'll talk with you again soon. Bye.